Hey everyone, it's Nolan with Future Proof Travel Solutions, and I teach folks like you how to consult better, sell yourselves better, and hopefully charge a whole lot of professional fees for all of your awesomeness.
I'm Catherine Heeg with Customized Management Solutions, and I work with travel pros to take the mystery and mayhem out of social marketing. We can work together on a coaching basis or through the social media posting packages I have to save you time and make it really easy for you.
And fun, I might add.
That comes along with it, doesn't it?
Sure does. Hey, it is called social media because it's supposed to be a fun social thing, not an anti-social media that nobody wants to pay attention to. But that's not the subject for today. Today's subject is communicating your professional value to your clients. Now, we know you have some tremendous professionalism on your side, but until they know about it, what good does it do? And there's a lot of ways that you can communicate your professionalism to your clients. And I'm talking about things like the training that you put into being in this industry, all those certifications that pile up, your experience in the business, webinars that you take, events that you go to, your relationships with suppliers. Yeah, that's part of your professionalism because it benefits them. How do you communicate all that? Well, first, Catherine, I'm going to tell you how you don't do it.
That's always a good place to start, isn't it?
It is. It is. So here's the thing not to do. Hello, customer. Yes, I'd love to help you with a trip to Hawaii, but before we do that, let me tell you how amazing I really am. That doesn't work.
Doesn't work at all. It's kind of like going to the party and passing out your business cards without even saying hello to anyone, and it's a networking event.
It's annoying. Anyway, a better approach is to, and this will take some practice, but to naturally integrate it into your conversations. So what I'm talking about is, again, someone maybe asks you for a price quote or information on a trip to Hawaii. Something like this. I love Hawaii. It's one of my favorite places. I spend hours and hours and hours every year staying trained on it. So you're in good hands. And then about that supplier relationship thing. Now, by the way, I have a really close relationship with that supplier. So if something goes wacky, you are in good hands. Make it natural. Make it about protecting them and how they benefit from it, and you are off to the races. You are communicating your professionalism without just having to make a commercial for yourself. But I know, Catherine, you have got some tips on how to work all this in to those social media conversations that people are having.
Well, what you've said, Nolan, is phenomenal because they can take those same ideas and carry them over to the world of social media. So here's a couple of things you can do to carry that verbal message you talked about into your social presence. First of all, you could create some Facebook photo albums that sing your praise. Maybe you create an album for all of those certificates and awards that you've received. And then what you were talking about with the words that they would use when a client is sitting at their desk, you could put those same sentences, that same idea, into the description section of each photo or of the album itself. A picture speaks 1,000 words, and they say a video speaks 1.8 million words.
Oh, I had never heard that.
Yeah.
But you know, folks, if you're watching this video, you've proven Catherine's point. Video is really powerful, and it's easy these days. Every smartphone shoots video. You don't have to be a Hollywood producer. You just need to say something interesting.
That's it. And look the part. You know, you talked about professionalism and looking the part. So even if you're on a fam trip and on site, looking the part when you're shaking the hand of the general manager or working with your BDM is really important.
If you are focused on the luxury market, well, you want to dress up. You need a nice looking suit, tie, dress, pantsuit, whatever. You need to be a luxury. But if your target market are, I don't know, millennials, you need to dress it down a little bit and be a little more approachable. If your target market are people who are after adventure travel, I don't know, wear some adventure travel clothes, some hiking gear, or a safari suit. It's all about your market and looking the part for that market.
Well, and that's it. It's credibility, it's professionalism, looking the part, sounding the part, and that carries over to everything that you do. Talking
Yes.
to a client, what you post on social marketing, how you appear in your video. All of that is key to that professionalism.
I've seen so many pictures on Facebook. People take pictures of their travel agency or them sitting at their desk, and there's just like garbage everywhere. It matters. It does matter.
It does, because people pay attention to visuals on Facebook. We've talked about this before, Nolan, that visuals get 104% more engagement on Facebook than other kinds of posts. So if you're posting a picture of your office or something that you're doing on a fan trip, make sure that you look the part and that you look like you're having fun.
And you know, those certificates, those webinars that you attend, and you get something that you can print out, print them out. Print them out, frame them, hang them on the wall behind your desk, or display them somehow, just like your dentist does, just like your doctor does. Now there's a picture to take of you sitting amongst all that amazing professionalism. Make that your profile picture, and you are really conveying your value.
Absolutely. And those supplier certificates, they can have a world of different uses. We talked about how we could use them on Facebook and your photo albums. You could also write a blog post about the destination. We talked about Jamaica. Let's say you're a Jamaica specialist. You write a quick blog post about Jamaica, and then at the bottom of that blog post, you insert the picture of that Jamaica specialist certificate.
All these things matter in conveying your professionalism to your client. All of them add up to one big thing, and that is their image and perception of who you are compared to all those sexy websites trying to steal them away from you.
Well, that's right. And if you want to talk a little bit more about video, you take that little 2-second clip that you just said about using your certification and taking a picture of yourself. Say a couple of lines in front of the video camera. 20 seconds about what the Jamaica Specialist Certificate means to your clients, and you're golden. And it works hand in hand to boost your brand.
Absolutely. So there you go, folks. I hope we helped you a little bit with some ideas on conveying your professionalism. I'm Nolan Burris. Have a good one. Over to you, Catherine.
And I'm Catherine Heeg. It was great being here with you today, and I hope we've given you some key things that you can take away about showing and telling about your professionalism.
Thanks, everyone. See you next time.